Ziggity Zig talking his way out of silver game number 46? No, 47. Game number 47 between myself and Neon. It's going to be a PvP here on Antigua Shipyard, and the shame of it is I think I know how this game turns out, and this is one of my favorite maps, so I'm a little concerned about that. I guess you can probably guess already what the score eventually will be. Now, let's just find out where precisely I went wrong here, because it doesn't seem to be so bad just yet. This was on a night that I played but 2 or 3 games in a row, and I just lost. Now, it wasn't an outright terrible losing, despite what my 15 APM tells you right there, but it was I don't know, something just didn't quite feel right. Maybe I'm just kind of out of practice and I need to get back into the game a little bit and see what I'm doing, but honestly, it just did not go all that well for me. So, I continue on with my 12 gateway. Let's see what Neon seems to do on 12. Neon's got the money for more probes. Nope. Nope. We both go gateway on 12. How about that? And then we both go, wow, this is a ridiculously identical build, which is hilarious because EVM is way higher than mine. So that shows, once again, never mind about EPM. And then my chrono of workers is going to get out just one more. There's my 14 gas. We're getting a 14 pylon from Neon. Does that tell you it's going to be a zealot push, charge rush type thing? Maybe, maybe. No, there's the gas. Alright, so the gas goes down on 16. I sort of like that, actually. And starts the cyber core. I start my cyber core a little late as well. But the issue there is, let's just have a quick check and see what's going on here. 3 harvesters on there, so let's see if the harvesters have 50 gas by the time the cyber core comes up, because this might be an interesting look into how a new build can go, because pylon before gas means that you don't have to fight that ridiculous. Oh man, and there it is, hitting up the 50-50, and so that's going to start right away. Or at least warp gate can start immediately. Now, okay, never mind all that. I'm just having a quick peek here. I think I set this particular probe just on patrol, so in patrolling back and forth, I'm just having a look, and in fact, here's Neon's probe that's just doing Neon probe. That's not what I meant to say. So my probe is just sort of zipping back and forth, trying to find out if I can see anything. I see one zealot there. I go for another little peek around. There's 2 double gas already, which is interesting. So delays the gas and then goes super gas. And then, oh, didn't get to see what that was. That's a Robo Bay. So what I do is I get myself ready down here, and I have 5 million freaking minerals, and yet I'm still not expanding, which I should be right now. Why aren't I expanding or getting more gateways? Wow, this is terrible. Look at all that money, and I'm not getting a single other thing down. Oh, I decided to get a second gas. Okay, I think I see what the problem is here. I did a number of things wrong. Eventually came up and expanded. Very, very slow gateway expand. That was the problem. Alright, so I should have had quite a bit up by now. And then start getting... There we go. So that should have been up quite a while ago. Can afford another gateway. Could probably get another... Oh dear. Get another gateway and another pylon down here probably. The worker supply is staying decently ahead. My warp gate has just finished. I don't know. Is there anything on the field? Nope. So there's no shenanigans going on with the forward warp gate. Neon's just going with a pretty fast robo, 3-gate robo, I believe. No? Yeah. Now it's just a 2-gate, so yeah, it turns into a 3-gate robo just with a slightly side build going on. No observers out, so basically it's the ziggity zig method of 3-gate robo, as opposed to this other 3-gate robo that I seem to be going into, which just is not spending your money correctly. So basically, an immortal and a large army is about to wander up my street here. So I can't really... Oh yeah, you can just sort of see around there. So even if he comes at me, I will not be able to see it down there on the minimap. Let's just see if we can watch and make sure when that's actually coming. But here comes... There we go. I managed to get a couple of shots off there. And oddly enough, I could just see it for a second when my observer went by. So that was extremely good timing. And meantime, my observer comes down to just to have a peek. I think this observer is set to look at... Yep, gonna have a quick check over there just to go around the base. And then after going around the base, the observer is gonna go up and have a look for a expansion, which I am apparently going to find. I'm looking up in the production end of things, and there are the units, which I am slowly catching up to. My expansion, or Neon's expansion, is pretty much done. I'm gonna continue having a... Well, do I continue having a quick look? No, not really. 2 robos I decide to get. Are either of these producing? No. Am I making any more units? Not so much. Now I start to roll out a few more units there, but I'm still just quite a bit behind. The worker supply is definitely ahead. I could use... What I could use is some zealots in the front. Definitely a few more sentries. This is extremely stalker heavy, and that is not good. But I do move forward, sort of basing myself just over here, and this is when we meet up, and I decide that is not a good army unit to go up against. I'm going to run away. Here comes my immortal. I should probably be warping in some more here, but I choose not to do that, mostly because I'm also supply blocked, which really sucks. Neon seems to be sort of along the same lines of supply blockage, and this was just, yeah. So there wasn't really anything specific that I did wrong here. It was just a whole lot of bad decisions. So I need to get much better at this 1-gate expand. I had the money, I wasn't paying attention, and then I wasn't really doing anything with the rest of it, because right now I'm up to 520 and 204, and I was missing out on pylons, I was missing out on supply, probably missing out on a fair amount of army, because that's, yeah, I should not be just at 60 by 10 minutes, that's just terrible. So, if you can think of anything else that I did wrong here, leave me a comment down below, send me an email, ziggyzig@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Twitter at ZiggyStarCraft. Today, if I got my business together, this is the Monday video. If I did not, because Monday is actually a holiday, so if I did that and didn't bother putting this on Monday, then today's Tuesday. Yay, chronological video announcements. That's not what I meant. Asynchronous? Anachronistic. Boy, there are a lot of words in this language. I'm kind of sleepy. Stay tuned.